Hey everybody!
Nest.
If you can't tell, we're playing some NES games. Nintendo Entertainment System.
Blaster Master.
Oh god, I hope I got that right. It is Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Woo. So we're playing some NES games, and I think to start with, we gotta play ice hockey.
Oh god.
This game...
This is before the Wayne Gretzky endorsement.
Oh, dude, Gretzky, what a player. This game is... What an athlete. This game is fantastic. I am convinced that there are stats for these teams that we just don't know about, but I could be wrong. Play whoever you want. I typically go with the red because it's easier to see.
Swedish Chef because Bjork. I apologize to any and all of our Swedish viewers. That was insensitive.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. Some of Jim Henson's puppets were kind of like not okay, but they still taught kids. That is conflicting. You know who everyone can agree is like not bad? Beaker and Honeydew. They were fantastic.
Right.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna do this. If I remember right, it's B to pass, A to shoot.
I'll figure it out.
If I'm wrong, I apologize. But those are the only buttons.
I'm ready to die.
We're not rewinding. What is it talking about? Are you pressing R and Z by accident?
I'm not pressing anything.
No. What? Why? Go away notification. Fine. Rewinding. There.
There.
All right. Now the fat guys move slow, but they have a harder hit. The skinny guys have a weaker hit, but are super fast. And the normal guys are average on both sides. We used to switch around our teams. You can if you want. I have since learned that this is the best setup. In my opinion, Jamie does this, I do this, but I have seen like a team of fat guys win.
Okay.
I've seen some Let's Plays of this. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, and you can steal the puck by doing whatever passes, but like in front of people, and you can do the same with checking. Oops. Oh yeah, and you control the goalie at the same time you're controlling everyone, and all your players move to where you are.
I'm so confused about what's happening. Oh my god.
Yeah, you control the goalie.
Okay, you just control the goalie?
No, you control everyone, but the goalie at the same time as whoever your primary player is. Alright, so press A a bunch of times to try to win the face-off.
Okay.
Alright, and then B is to pass. Oh no, A is to pass. B is to shoot. Hold B for a longer shot. You are the glowy Swedish dude.
Bjork.
Swedish Chef. Yo, Swedish meatballs are great. Why does Costco have Swedish meatballs?
Why does every grocery store not have Swedish meatballs?
That is the better question.
I need to get my wife to make some more.
Does she make good Swedish meatballs?
Yeah, she hasn't made them in a few years, but she hasn't made them in a few years, but the one time that she did, they were just ridiculous. They were ridiculous.
Stop trying to make that a thing, Rick! Don't be ridiculous, Morty! Oops. Okay. Woo! Alright. Time to get a little no, never mind. Okay, yep. And what? Oh.
Wow, this is really hard.
It actually is. It is surprising. If you spam the button, watch what happens when you spam. You like stutter step it.
Okay. This is honestly like,
it's
hard.
difficult. This is harder than actual NHL 19, which by the way I have, and I feel like at one point we should play.
I have Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey for 64.
Me too.
Yeah, it's that game.
Or no, I don't have Gretzky's. I've got like the NHL 97 and NHL 98, which superior game.
I like Gretzky a lot. I played Gretzky a lot when I was a kid.
Do you like hockey? Like watching hockey?
Yeah.
Who's your team?
Red Wings.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
You are a heathen, and that's not okay.
It's called I need a gallon of whole milk right now, or I'm gonna go catabolic, and I'll be really grumpy. That's in my rider.
Okay.
That and like, you ever David Lee Roth from Van Halen? So you ever heard the story like how in his writer, he had like amongst all their tech stuff, he had a whole thing about how he wants a bowl of
red M&Ms.
Well, yeah, I think it was just brown M&Ms.
Was it M&Ms or Skittles?
Oh, no, it was no brown M&Ms. Yeah. Okay. So the whole point of that was that if the first thing, as soon as they get there to wherever they were playing, they go to the dressing room. If there were brown M&Ms in that bowl, they knew that they needed to check like all the tech stuff, like for the lights and the power and stuff.
Is that what it was about?
Yeah.
He wasn't just being a diva?
It wasn't him just being a diva. The whole point of it was to make sure that people were actually reading their tech writer. Yeah, it was actually like really like David Lee Roth is an incredibly intelligent dude.
That kind of sounds like do you watch Last Week Tonight?
No.
Watch John Oliver describe Boris Johnson. It's like he might be a mastermind and we don't know about it. It's kind of creepy when you think about it. It's nutty. Okay, I gotta.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of cheap. Usually, the moment you get near the goalie, the person gets knocked over. Yeah, so you just press A a bunch of times to win the face-off.
But yeah, that's why Roth did that. It was actually like really intelligent.
That's really cool.
But,
I would
but
never
of course,
have.
of course, all the rock historians are like, oh yeah, he's total diva. He just has all these crazy demands, and it's like, yeah, because he wants his show to go right.
So it wasn't just like some weird pre-show ritual. It wasn't.
No, it was 100% to make sure that they were reading like their power requirements and like their PA requirements.
Now, is that something you learned from helping other bands set up, or like how did you learn this?
I read a lot of like music history stuff, and basically like anything involving like the technical aspects of like music stuff. I read a lot of that.
So you've read the famous works of Eddie Ricks. From one of the greatest games ever, Brutal Legend. Seriously, I really wish Double Fine would make another one. Brutal Legend 2 needs to happen.
I just don't think it sold as well as they wanted it to.
And I don't understand why. Brutal Legend's what got me into Ozzy.
Brutal Legend, I think that was the first time I listened to Angel Witch, was because of Brutal Legend.
Which song was that?
Angel Witch. The one song that everybody knows from Angel Witch.
I don't know that song.
Angel Witch, Angel Witch.
I don't know if that's in there. I have the full,
It's in there.
Unfortunately, the soundtrack for that game isn't, like, all the actual songs on there. So I had to go and find each one to make a playlist for what's actually in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
A lot of them might not even be on Spotify, because there's some more obscure, like, new wave British heavy metal stuff in there. Oh, we switched sides.
Yeah, like you do in hockey.
Was not expecting that from this game.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm relatively good at this, and the score is usually 10-1, but Jamie's winning. So, until the third period when I somehow get like 6 goals, but still can't win.
This is rough.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of threw you in here without teaching you the controls right away, and I feel bad about that.
I mean, mostly my fault.
Nah, man, nah.
Because I feel like I was overthinking it. It's like, oh, it's a NES title. There's like 5 buttons. There's your D-pad and then like 2 actual buttons.
Yeah. Which are just boom, boom.
Like all my dudes are just a nebulous cloud.
So they made NES controllers for the Switch.
Yeah.
And I want to get them, but I can't find them anywhere. And I think it's just through the Nintendo site. But it's asking you to like put in your network ID and all that stuff for it.
Huh.
And I can't remember my password.
Oh, for your Switch?
Yeah, I can't remember it all.
Ah. This isn't even funny.
I mean, it's funny to me.
Right.
The amount of different Nintendo accounts I've had. No, the worst one was like the Pokemon online accounts, because I couldn't get my usual account name.
Yeah.
Because it found a swear inside it.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't. It was like one of those bad sensors that doesn't actually like realize it. No, this is a separate word on its own.
Yeah.
And like I get what they're trying to do. It's a kid's game. gotta keep the kids safe. So
yeah.
I put in some name. I don't remember what it is, so I had to make another one, and then I don't remember what that one is. It was all over the place.
So you've had infinity Nintendo accounts, is what you're saying?
Just for Pokemon, just the Pokemon accounts. This one itself, the Nintendo account was eventually like, wait a minute, I can transfer it from my DS. And when I did that, really?
I have no idea. Dude, I keep forgetting that you're controlling all of them.
Yeah, it takes a bit. It definitely takes a bit.
It's like playing Smash to me. Like, my attention span is just out the window.
I mean, you did beat me in the final round, which just makes me...
How.
I don't know how either. It upsets me greatly. I hope this gets released after that episode, or people are going to be a little upset. And spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Whoa,
I'm mostly not good at Smash.
I cannot speak, apparently. What was that?
What is going on here?
Oh, just keep pressing A. Keep pressing A. I was trying to steal the puck from you. And who's going to the penalty box? Who's going to the that's some shenanigans.
That's some horse hockey.
I declare shenanigans. It's okay though, cause okay, it's not okay. I was about to say it's okay because I am here.
Cause you're the green man.
The what?
Always Sunny.
I'm telling you, I don't get those references. I've seen some episodes, but like, oh, that's just not okay. That is just not okay.
Group hug.
Yeah, after every goal, it's 17-2.
They're such good teammates. They care about each other so much.
I'm sure they feel super accomplished. Back in the U.S. Oh, I definitely can't sing a Beatles song. That would not go well.
They're all dead.
So wait, so Michael Jackson owned all the rights to the Beatles songs for a while, but when he passed away, who got them?
Sony.
Sony has the...
Yeah,
really?
Because Sony was also owned like all the Michael Jackson stuff, or they were trying to at least. Michael Jackson was in...
And now that's in a vault.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was basically one of the first artists to more or less tell their record label, like, I own my music.
Really?
And he had enough money that he was able to buy it from Sony, but Sony like very begrudgingly sold it, if I understand the situation correctly.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting if true.
Big if true.
How do I switch players again?
Oh
yeah, it switches
to players?
Yeah, pressing the pass button. It's just it switches to whoever's nearest to the puck.
Okay, yeah.
And that's the dumb part. Like in NHL 19, you could just like press A and like direct who you're going to, but or press X or whatever, square. I don't remember. I would always make some really random hockey team. Like I would put if like I'd do like the volcanoes from Hawaii, and I would end up winning the whole freaking. I'd win the Stanley Cup. All of my players who were like terrible free agents would end up going to represent in you know what? I can't process this thought well, but it's funny to have the Hawaiian team that doesn't exist when
like the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yes, exactly. And then they went off to sell beer.
We miss you, John Candy. Please come back. Please come back, John Candy.
Is John Candy like Uncle Buck?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
He's been dead.
Really?
For a long time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought he was... Oh, I'm thinking Louis Anderson. I'm Louis Anderson.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's dead, too, which is upsetting.
That is upsetting. When he died, it was like, who could possibly play that menacingly kind character now? Him in Hunger Games was actually like...
I liked...
the realist Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I think my favorite Philip Seymour Hoffman role was him in Boogie Nights.
What about Capote? I mean, Capote was a slow movie. Like, if you're... Wow, I was not paying attention. If you're looking for some deep drama,
right,
like, Capote's the way to go. But if you're looking for, like, action thriller, do not watch The Story of Truman Capote.
Dude, him in Boogie Nights...
I haven't seen Boogie Nights in years. I think I was like 6 when I saw Boogie Nights.
That's not a movie to watch when you're 6, for sure.
I was definitely... Okay, so I think we have it on a Laserdisc, which, by the way, we have a Laserdisc player, but we have it on Laserdisc, and we were at My siblings were watching it, I think. My siblings are much older than me.
Those are Zambonis.
Yes, they are. They're Zambranos. But no, they were watching. I think I just couldn't sleep, and I snuck into the TV room. I did that with South Park. I did that with Total Recall. I like walked in right as the heads were exploding, and I was like, "Oh, I think I did the same thing with Scanners."
With Scanners, oh my god. Dude,
I saw a lot that I
Nights.
shouldn't have seen when I was little because I would sneak in undetected. But now I'm super loud and impossible to sneak anywhere.
Boogie Nights is one of my favorite movies, and it for sure has my favorite like soundtrack on a movie.
Wait. Have you listened to the soundtrack from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, take that and ramp it up to 10, and that's the Boogie Nights soundtrack.
Dude, that's already at 10.
It's crazy. Like I don't know how they got the rights for so many tunes.
No
Nuts.
soundtrack without Candy, or not Candy, Brandy could possibly be like #1 soundtrack. You can't. Brandy's too good of a song.
His driver's seat in it.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know if I'm allowed to sing it on here. I don't know if we'll get copyright flagged. For that.
You can get like 10 seconds, I think. But you know the song.
Yeah, but like
Brandy,
how can they like detect that if it's like me singing it horribly with my shitty,
I think
my
it's
horrible voice?
I think it's the same as like voice recognition or something. Like they look for the tonal pattern.
Well, this is North Korea. I don't like it.
What? What?
I don't understand. Oh, I have the puck.
Yes, you
I have
do.
the puck.
And you've been skating around me. I'm trying to get it from you. Oh, come on. That was some shenanigans. There we go.
Well, that's stupid.
I feel like this has turned into a podcast of us talking about music stuff while I'm just whooping you and it's NES ice hockey. That's what I think I love most about this. It's not NHL. It's ice hockey,
buddy.
It's Super Nintendo, or not Super Nintendo. Wait, was this on Super Nintendo or
This
the
is
NES? This was on the NES.
Yeah.
It's NES ice hockey.
Yeah.
No official sponsors, hence the countries.
I don't know how we all tolerated square screen.
Right? Oh my god.
Like, I remember when widescreen came out and I hated it. I thought it was the dumbest thing.
You know, with widescreen, if the aspect ratio isn't right, it really screws with you. I can't... There are some games I just cannot play if the resolution isn't set properly.
Right.
There are some games that, like, I have a 4K monitor, and it just does not support... It does not support... Hold on. I just...
We gotta fight. We gotta fight.
We gotta fight this out. Oh, come on! Come on!
Because you're a bully. Because you're a big, mean guy. You're a heckin' mean guy.
There are some games that don't support that resolution. They don't, some old games don't even support like 1920.
Yeah.
You know, and so they'll always mess with the aspect ratio on a widescreen monitor, and just it gives me a headache. I just can't do it, and your mouse doesn't go where it's actually going to, and it's just. There's so much you can't do, and it kills me because, like, I want to play some of those old computer games that I grew up with, like Mech Warrior 1 and 2.
I played 2. I played 2 a lot. I also...
My dad used to play it in the airport on his trips to, like, business trips around the world and whatnot. So that's how I actually...
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like my dad played Mech Warrior. That's the cool part.
My dad played Doom when I was growing up.
We had Doom as well! Ugh. Oh, God. 3 minutes left. Even though it's not actually 3 minutes, actually a minute and a half, or something along those lines.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that clock is flying. I had no idea it was even up there.
Well, yeah, it's because I chose a 10-minute round. Which is weird, because this episode's been going for like 20 minutes. I don't understand how that happened.
Well, you know, sometimes things happen.
Yeah. Thanks, Forrest. I'm really hoping that reference was received and people don't think that your name is Forrest now. Because I don't think we've said your name enough. This is Tucker.
Part of me working here is that I legally changed my name to Forrest. It was actually in the contract.
Yeah, I needed someone to say run Forrest, run to.
No! No!
Go on. Ah! Shabam! 29-4. You can catch up. It's been done.
There's still time.
There's still time, man. Dude, just do the flying V. That's or what was it? Not the flying V. What's the thing from the Mighty Ducks?
I mean, Flying V is objectively the best guitar shape,
but no. What was I haven't seen Mighty Ducks in so long. They did like the V formation, but I don't remember. Huh. Wow, my movie trivia is going down the drain. That's upsetting. But you know what's not upsetting? The fact that I won. See you next time, everybody.
That applause was quite boisterous.
I mean, they love me. They love me. When you beat someone, what was it, 30-4?
That's a riveting game.
That is. I'm sure most of the people are like, let's just beat traffic.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Ice hockey!